Right.
Your butt's like right on the
Alright, so Thorn, you're up.
Cool. I'm going to move up here. And then I'm going to cast Bless while banging my shield. Draw the attention of the second bear.
You know what Bless does.
So as you do, you take your longsword, you slam it against your shield, and you see this just radiant blast of just like white and gold light as you channel Cormier's faith.
I'm going to Bless.
And as you do,
you and you.
Hell yeah.
As you do, all of you just see these like streaks of white light just doom doom doom. And as
now
you do,
buff bear.
you each take I think what was it? You get 5.
They add 1d4 to either their attack roll or a saving throw.
That's what it was.
Okay.
You better remember that because you guys weren't last time.
So when you roll to hit, just go ahead and take the d20 and the d4. Roll them, boys.
Yep.
Don't
When
even
you roll
forget
for
it.
damage, you mean, or
No, when you roll to
Just the
hit.
Okay.
Not the damage. The hit is much
Dang,
more.
I
the
could have
hit.
used that a second ago.
Yeah, just one thing at a turn. That's okay. That was a big claw.
And so as you're up in this bear's face, it's like just like growling down at you.
Let's go, motherfucker.
All right. So that brings us to Miriam. You're up. You
Okay.
are currently bare head on your shoulder.
Would it still be biting down after I just slashed it?
Basically, it's like you like mauled its side, and it's like
Oh, okay.
Would that be considered a grapple though?
no, it's flamer.
Oh, okay. So now I'm mad because it hit me real hard. So I'm gonna go into a rage. And I'm gonna just whap.
Okay, roll to hit.
Yeah.
Yeah, but to the face.
Just whap.
Just whap. Whap.
What
God.
d4 you?
I didn't even hit
Add
it.
the d4.
Add the
Now
D4.
the D4 is
You have
that-
to roll it.
Roll it.
Yep.
Roll a
Yep.
D4.
Yep. Okay.
4.
Well, and
Gosh
actually,
darn it.
3 plus 7 is 10.
You got it.
13.
Nice.
Thank
Just barely got it.
goodness.
I'm class 12. 11? One of those. Maybe 10.
Somewhere between those two numbers.
Yeah.
No. Keep trying to grab.
The weapons plus
One
one.
second,
means
and
I
remember
add
all of
to
our
the
weapon
attack
damage
roll
and all
and
that
damage.
jazz.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, that's.
Sure do.
Oh,
Yeah, like that.
what? Okay. So it's going to be
Damage.
3 plus 5,
Big
8.
Nope.
Plus 1 is 9.
Okay. So as you take your hammer and you just like almost home run swing, you slam it into this other shoulder of this bear and just and you look at it, and now that you've kind of gotten up close and personal, you can tell this bear was pretty emaciated to begin with, and it's now just like whimpering and just like almost realizing this was not worth it, and it's like starting to see the whites of its eyes a little bit. Okay, that brings us to Maximilian.
I'm gonna hold my action, and make sure I'm kind of prepared. I'm waiting to see if that bear is gonna turn to my friend and attack it. The moment it unleashes its attack on it, I'm gonna cast a spell on it.
Okay. And
On
just on
Torin.
either of them. Okay.
Like if it turns to attack Torin.
Specifically two. What I'm preparing to do, I actually don't even know that one's there. I can't see it because of the other rock.
Okay.
I'm literally waiting till it attacks Torin, and then I'm going to attack it.
Okay.
After it attacks.
All right. So,
I can't interrupt its turn.
as we come to the top of the round, the first bear, it's going to kind of lock eyes with you, and you can see like a little bit of bestial panic going on here, but you're the one that's hit it the most, you're the one that's hurt the most, and so and it swings with a claw attack. That is 18 hit.
Yes.
Okay.
Oh,
It's a claw attack. Is that slash damage?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
That is
Bite is piercing.
She reduced it,
Resistant while I'm
Biting,
raging.
10 total?
So it's I'm resistant to slash damage, so
you
it's
take
5.
So it bites down on you, and then it's
Ow.
gonna after it or scratches you, and then as it like lands back down on all 4 paws, it's gonna like whip its head down and try and bite you.
Great.
Natural 20.
Oh Jesus!
Pretty sure she's out.
I'm okay.
Uh,
It's gonna get
Bites
doubled,
hard.
but then it'll get half.
You're right. Do whatever the roll is.
15.
15 to hit.
15 damage.
You have to.
I rolled a natural 20 to hit.
Oh, right. So.
and then you rolled 15 damage,
I rolled a 6 on the die, double it, and then plus 3.
but resistance.
I
So
know, so
15,
15
half.
15
is
half, and then double would be
7.
15.
Oh,
No.
it doubles again?
No,
No,
it's,
no.
It's
No.
take 15 divided in half. That's how much damage you take.
Yeah. Okay. I'm in pain.
Because he rolled a...
Oh, 15, okay, was the double.
Yeah.
Okay, I thought 15 was the roll, and then we were doubling it.
That's
and
what
then
I'm saying. I
we
was
were
like, how did he roll
okay.
15 damage? That's crazy.
Ow.
Like 12 on the others.
Well,
How many
true.
rounds is 1 minute? Return?
10.
10.
10? Okay.
Yeah. So,
Every round from top to bottom, so from start back to start is 6 seconds.
okay.
Okay, so 10 would
So
be...
it does that. Then
6
this
seconds.
bear here is going to, like, it's going to turn to Torin, and it's going to attempt to attack.
I can't interrupt its turn, so like,
Oh,
I gotta wait for it to do
Okay.
its thing. Yeah.
Then it's going to look at you, and it's going to try and bite down on your arm. That is... Does 17 hit?
Nope, 19.
It just kind of like tries to
Shield
get
AC broken, my
it
dude.
tries to get a hold of your arm and just scrapes through the metal and just can't get a good grip, and then it's gonna and try and swing with both paws.
Oh boy.
Natural 1. He just seems to be blinded by fury and just misses and just cannot seem to grasp you. Maybe it's just the emaciation. It's just not doing very good. Next we go to
Me, because I was holding for that.
you.
I now stand up and whip out my cards, and I take one of them and I channel it and I sling it right at the bear. I'm gonna cast Witch Bolt on it.
Okay, what does that do?
It is a 30-foot range spell. I make a spell attack, and if it hits, it takes 1d12 lightning damage. And on each of my turns, I can automatically make it take d12 lightning damage as long as it remains in my eye.
Okay.
9, 10, 11, 12, 15, 16
That
to
hits.
hit.
Yeah.
So plus 6, yeah, 16. So it's going to take a d12 lightning damage, 4 lightning damage. I don't think I had my thing to it. Nope. On a hit, target takes 1d12 lightning damage, not plus my thing. So it takes 4 lightning damage.
Okay.
It's now connected to me via this, like, purple witch bolt.
So you just, Thorn, you smell just like this crackling and smell of burning fur as this polar bear just, and just like you almost feel like a skeleton for a second. It's just this bolt of lightning channels through its body.
How cartoonish.
Next,
And it's literally like a constant blue streak of
haze.
lightning.
Oh, okay.
Jesus.
It's literally a blue arc bolt that is literally latched onto it.
It's like you've tasted.
It's almost like you've turned this polar bear into a Tesla coil. It's just like arcing out around it. At this moment, from the shadows in the corner of your eye, you see Quoth kind of just like seem to evaporate, and he just and he misses.
Oh,
the
no.
arrow
Is
just
he hidden from it? Do they have advantage?
right.
He
He hits.
Oh!
So he gets sneak attack damage.
But it's not double because it's not surprised
Yeah.
anymore. Yeah,
So he just gets sneak attack damage.
Yep.
So that is 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14.
Jesus Christ, he's stronger than we are!
Well, he's a level higher than us, too.
Don't turn on me!
He's also level 3, we're all level 2.
So broken.
So this You just see both just fire an arrow and it just right into this bear's eye. And just.
Good lord.
Next we go to Sylvis. You're up.
Gonna do claw attack again,
What a bear.
and I get the blessing on this
You better
one, right?
use it.
For
Yeah,
that.
your attack now. Every attack you make.
Gosh dang.
Oh!
Hell
That
yeah.
hits.
Hell
Which one did you
yeah.
say you were doing?
Huh?
Which one did you say you were doing?
Claw.
All
I should've
right.
bit.
Hot diggity damn.
All right. So,
You do 2d6. Double.
and I
plus
don't roll
4.
this again, do I?
No, just to hit or saving throws. That's
6,
13.
1. So that's which part do you double?
You double the dice.
That's 18 total.
Okay.
That's 18
So
total.
that's 7, 14 plus 4, 18 damage. Yep.
And do you have any strength that you add to that?
No, that was
No, that's
straight.
I'm a bear. Remember that was my. Yep.
Alright, so
The plus 4 is that.
18 total. As you just swipe down and you're clamoring over this thing, you just almost rip out its throat as you're going through it, and it's just barely holding on, just white. The eyes are starting to roll back. It is on death's door.
Hit it again.
How? I bite it.
Okay, roll a hit.
How did that not kill him?
Murder it. Get
How
fucked.
do you want to do
19.
this?
Huh?
How do you want to do this?
There is no way in hell your roll doesn't kill this thing.
Right. I'm biting it. I'm coming from this angle. I just clamp down like about here and just crunch.
So where you scratched out the throat, you kind of like going like it's like almost like buckling its legs, and you just take its neck and just and you just feel just like